Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and happy Valentine's Day. Today's video is going to be on this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. I don't really have big plans for Valentine's Day, so really no need for makeup, but I really wanted to film a little Valentine's Day look, so that's what I did. Tonight, yeah, we're probably just going to get some takeout and watch movies, but I hope you all are having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Let me know down in the comments below what you're doing for Valentine's Day. But yeah, if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Alright y'all, getting started. Going to go ahead and add a headband into my hair. Already primed using my HD primer from Essence and prime my lids with the e.l.f. concealer. I don't know the name of it, it's just e.l.f. concealer. I'm then going to go in with some Scotch tape and put that along the sides of my eyes. That way I can get a nice and crisp line. Then going in with this Ulta and NYX palette, I'm going to take the first cream shade right there and set my lids with that. Then taking the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to go in with that pinky kind of mauve shade right there and throw that into my crease to use as my transition shade. And you blend and blend and blend and blend until your arms feel like they're going to fall off. I'm then going to take a more tightly packed brush and go into that kind of deeper purple shade right there and throw that in my crease to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Then I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you could see what I'm doing a little bit better. I know the lighting is awful, but I'm literally sitting, getting ready in front of my window. That's where I always sit because I have the natural light. Then changing the song that was on Pandora because I don't know what the hell it was, but it was not for me. Then I'm going back into that NYX and Ulta palette and taking that pink sparkly shade and applying that all over my lid with my finger. In my opinion, the color applies better with your finger, but it also applies really well if you have a flat brush and wet it with some Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray that you might have. Sorry, y'all, I couldn't find my brush, but I'm taking this Essence brush. It's just a little small blending brush, and I'm taking, that kind of brown mocha shade, and I'm going to apply that in my outer V. It does kind of come off more purpley on camera, but in the pan, it does look more brown. But I thought that this would be a great color to kind of smoke out the look and make it a little more sultry, smoky looking. Then just whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to throw that into my crease just to deepen up my crease a little bit more. Then I'm going to take this flat brush and go back into that sparkly pink shade and apply more onto my lid because it kind of got lost when I put that darker color in my outer V. So I'm just going to touch that up. I know that I have a crazy amount of fallout, but don't worry, we're going to clean that up in just a little bit, and this is why I like to do my eyeshadow first. Blend and blend and blend until my arms hurt. It's so important. You don't want any harsh lines because that is not cute on anyone. Going to go ahead and remove the tape, and you can see how I have that nice crisp line. But don't worry, I'm about to clean it up with a wipe just to soften it up a bit because I don't want it super, super sharp. Then I'm going back in with that e.l.f. Concealer that I used to set my, to conceal my eyes. If you're wondering why I'm not doing foundation, I self-tanned yesterday, so I don't really have a lot to cover up. And when I don't have a lot to cover up, I just go in and conceal the parts that need to be concealed, like under my eyes, my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, you know, basically my T-zone area, and then of course around my nose because I tend to get red there. Then just going to blend it out with my Eco Tools sponge. I love this sponge. It's super soft and bouncy, and it's probably one of my favorites. I've tried a whole bunch of sponges, but this one I always go back to. Then going in with an e.l.f. translucent powder. It has a bit of a sheen to it. It's not a shimmer. It's not glitter. It's a sheen. But it looks kind of intimidating in the pan because you're like, oh my God, that's glitter. But it's really not. It just gives your skin a really nice glow. I love it. And it's super affordable compared to some of these other powders that are like $20. Just, you know, to do the same exact thing that this e.l.f. one does. Then going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the skin a little bit. Taking the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. This is such a great brush for bronzing. It's super fluffy, and it's one of my favorites. I know that I was self-tanned, and I don't even know if you can tell by looking at this video, but I am self-tanned, I promise. But I still like to give my skin a little bit more glow, so that is why I'm bronzing. I will hit my temples and forehead. Of course, you saw I got my cheeks and then my jawline. Also going to go in and contour my nose just a little bit. I usually use a more precise brush for this, but I just said, you know what, let me pinch the brush and just do it with this because I'm trying to get this done. So, yeah. Then going in with this Ulta Beauty Face and Eye Kit, I'm just going to dip into the blush shade that is in there and apply that with this Luxie 514 blush brush. Not sure if you can see that. Then just taking this huge fluffy brush and kind of blending everything out. I don't even know what brand this brush is. My husband got me a thing of brushes for Christmas last year, I believe, and this was in the kit. It was just some brushes from Walmart, so not sure the brand or anything like that. Then going in with the Real Techniques brush and using this to highlight with, going back into the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to pick up the champagne pinky kind of highlight shade and highlight my cheeks. Taking that down my nose as well, my Cupid's bow. And then whatever is left, I just put on my chin and on my forehead. Going back into that fluffy brush and just blending everything out and make sure everything is blended together so we don't have any harsh lines. Then going in with this Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate and going to apply that in my waterline. And I'm also going to tightline with it as well. And brows are done. I know I need to get my brows done, and I've said that before on several videos, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't want to. It hurts. Now going in with this Essence Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara. That is a mouthful. This is my favorite mascara ever. Just going to apply this to my top lashes, and I will eventually apply it to my bottom lashes as well. Going back into that NYX and Ulta palette and taking that brown kind of shade, and I'm going to run this under my lower lash line. Really, really, really close to my lash line. So I'm using a flat definer brush. I actually think it's an eyeliner brush, but this is what I use it for. Then going in with my Morphe pencil brush back into the Carli Bybel palette, taking that first shade that we used, and I'm going to blend that dark shade out underneath my eyes. jamming out to Maya and Jay-Z, Best of Me. Oldie but a goodie. Going back in with that lash extension mascara and applying that to my lower lashes. Taking the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Tres Leches. Y'all, I don't know what it's called. I cannot find this shade anywhere. I guess that they discontinued it, which I'm super sad about because I was scraping the tube literally trying to get it out. As you can see, I said I need a new one. But I can't find this shade anywhere. So if you know where I can find it, please let me know down below. Then taking the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee and adding that on top just to give my lips a little shine. Then just tapping everything out with my beauty sponge again just to run everything together. Then taking my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set and going ahead and setting my makeup in place. Alright, y'all. That is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed it.